Hey guys, it's my Tuesday video. As you can see, I'm by myself tonight, and it has been this past weekend, Gay Pride weekend. I have a couple videos on my channel that I think I'm going to put the link up here. I might put last week's video link, I'm not sure. I'll just throw a link in there for one of my Pride videos that I took. It was a really good weekend. I got to immerse myself in my community and just my community both Saturday and Sunday. Something I have not done in a very, very long time, probably over 8 years, if ever. This was my first time up, because I'm from Seattle, that we have a place called Capitol Hill, and it's where, like, the gay mecca of the city and Washington is. And our papers reported that 400,000 people showed up for Pride. Unbelievable. Almost 500,000 people, and I believe it. Like, you could barely walk, and it was over 100 degrees. So it was a really good weekend. I got to observe quite a different portion of my community that I don't think I've observed in a long time. I went to a place called the Wild Rose up in Seattle. I don't know if any of you have ever been to it. If you haven't, it's definitely a place to check out. If you're a lesbian, I think it's primary for lesbians. I could be wrong. I think it is. Anyways, I just want to say that my theory is intact still, and I still am challenging anyone who can prove me wrong. It's not me being judgmental. It's not me hating on a certain people in my community. It's not about that. It's a simple observation that I have noticed. And I don't know if it's a Seattle thing or whatever, but what the hell is with all lesbians looking like Lil Wayne? Or looking like they're, you know, a thug. I don't know. Very weird. Like, most of the girls have half-shaved heads, gauges, chest piece tattoos, arm piece tattoos, piercings. A lot. It's really weird to me. The gay community, as far as the men, I noticed when I was up there, weren't the same. They weren't all dressed as Barbra Streisand, or they didn't look like Nicki Minaj. They just looked like normal guys I would see at Home Depot. So it was very interesting to me to notice the difference between the two sides of the community. Of course, you have, like, your fairies, your drag queens, which are awesome. They're fabulous. But they're not the majority, you know, like, you would assume that there would be, like, an equal number of, like, femmes to butches to all different types and all the gray in between. And it really wasn't. There was a huge majority of just people, like I said, who reminded me, like, if Lil Wayne was a lesbian, this is what they would look like. So it's still one of the things, just like I said, 5 lesbian things I don't understand. It's still one of the things I just don't understand. I swear to God, there was only, like, 10 lesbians that looked like me. And I was with one of them and 2 straight chicks, and you couldn't tell, you know, obviously with me, that I don't appear like my community, I guess, which is funny. I'll say it again. I find it psychologically fascinating that you're the community that loves women, yet none of you look like women. It's weird. It's weird to me. But other than that observation, which I do lots of observation, it was really fun. We went to this place called the Unicorn. We ended up there for most of the night, playing video games. They have, like, an arcade down below, and it's like if the heart of the gay community was on Capitol Hill. Like, literally, you could hear the heartbeat of it. It was just like the whole night. Super fun. The straight friends of ours ended up dancing across the street at the gay dance place, and myself and 2 others ended up just staying at the bar at this place called the Unicorn, which looks like a taxidermist shop blew up in there, mixed with Moulin Rouge. Pretty interesting. Didn't get pictures of it because my my phone was dead. So anyways, sidetracked. Yeah, so this weekend was just about Pride weekend. I had a really good time. Got an awesome comment from the Boy Scouts of America, because I guess I was the first video to upload to YouTube that showed them marching. I guess they were the first group or Boy Scout group that were approved by the council to march, which is pretty cool. So there's that on my channel if you want to check that out. But yeah, like, it made me really proud to be gay this weekend. You know, the Space Needle was flying the equality flag, Quest Field where the Seahawks play. The entire stadium was lit up like the gay rainbow flag. So when you drove on the freeway past it into Seattle, huge stadium on your left was just glowing like a gay pride flag. And one thing I did notice this. It was so funny to me. You walk past the news, Como 4, the news station, as you're going into the Seattle Center, which is where the big party ends up. There used to be 10 years ago when I first went to my first gay pride parade, there was probably maybe 10,000 people that showed up, maybe a little bit more. Very small, like the parade would only last like an hour, and then, you know, the food vendors, and there'd be some people dancing and whatever. This year there was 500,000 people there. So you can see the growth over 10 years is just extra, it's just so cool to me. It's just, it blows my mind. And it's just such a good group of people. Like, there's no fighting. I mean, yeah, your lesbians have drama, but I choose not to go with people who have drama. But just the community as a whole, very peaceful. Like, I mean, the police stand around, but it's not, like, aggressive. But anyways, back to my story. Walking into the Space Needle, 10 years ago, there was, like, a couple hundred people there with their signs of you're going to hell, you know, F gays, blah, blah, blah. Like, Westboro Baptist Church type stuff. Yelling at you with a bullhorn. I remember the first year that they were outside there and they were actually in the center. This year, 10 years later, one person with a sign. Last year there was probably about 15, you know, like I said, so it went from hundreds actually in the center to outside the center down to one 10 years later. Like, that is how much change is affecting with education on, you know, people in general. You know, like, the city just decks itself out for our community. Even 10 years ago, it wasn't like that. And I just find that so amazing and so cool. It just made me really proud to be a Seattleite. It made me really proud to be a Washingtonian. It made me really proud to be myself. And I'm really blessed in this community, in this area. Like, I couldn't imagine living in a city or a place. I can't even imagine it because I'm so accepted in this city. It's not a big deal. Like, I don't even have, knock on wood, I don't even have to worry about, because my car has like the equality sign, has like an equality around saying around the license plate, and it says like I Love Lesbians as my air freshener. Like, I don't even have to worry about my car getting keyed. Like, I mean, I used to 10 years ago, like, I didn't put any gay stickers or anything, but, like, now as it's more, you know, like, it's legal in the state to get married, we have full rights, DOMA just overturned last week, like, amazing steps in the social, amazing steps forward in the social realm of our country, not so much political or, you know, that's, whoa, staying away from politics, but as far as that, like, a lot of things have happened in the past week just in the gay community, which is amazing. And it's just interesting that I'm seeing it change in my lifetime. I'm literally seeing it change before my eyes. And I just feel blessed. And I guess that's what my video is about this week, is just feeling blessed to be a part of the community that I am, living where I am, and having a rare opportunity in my lifetime to see the change. And I appreciate everyone who's older than me that were the trailblazers. Like, I completely respect you as in what you did for people and future generations that you affected for positive. Anyways, guys, this has been my Tuesday video. If you guys want to subscribe, you can subscribe to my channel here. I put out new videos every Tuesday. Sorry this week was kind of like a catch you up on my weekend type of week. I didn't really have a theme this week. Hopefully I'll have a theme next week. So yeah, so have fun. I know you guys are all out of school. Have fun, be safe, and I will see you guys next week. Talk to you later. Bye.